Cascade Valley is back at it again with a really good record right now with 7-2, but let's check into recruiting and our season stats. So from a recruiting standpoint, I feel pretty good about where the class is right now. We've hit a lot of our offensive line, our defense, a couple of skill positions that really matter the most to us, but we've got a lot of guys we're still trying to lock in. Enrique Carmazzi, the wide receiver, we feel pretty good about. He's got a visit for week 11. From an overall ability standpoint, not a super speed burst kind of guy, but I feel like, again, he could be a really good complement to this team. We've got some guys we feel really good about too, though. Ayasafa Uhatafi, whose name I will never pronounce. We are going to recruit this guy solely for me to butcher his name. But again, across the board, you can really tell I'm trying to get some position players in some skill areas. I'm trying to make sure that our defense is locked in. And I'm trying to make sure that our offensive line is much better this year. On the actual season, Billy McGlosser's been pretty good. 23 touchdowns, 10 interceptions. The true freshman has been as good as advertised. Harbor has been there too in a couple of situations, but it's really been McGlosser as that guy. On the ground, this is our weakest part of our game, to be honest. Folk is averaging under 4 yards per carry. McGlosser has been solid in some scrambles, but he's fumbled multiple times. Hardy hasn't been great either, under 4 yards per carry. We could blame the offensive line, but I feel like it's more an issue of we don't really have a true, good, talented running back, and we got to go get one. On the receiving side, though, Hector Omar is balling out. 56 grabs, 1,069 yards, and 13 touchdowns. Give this man the Heisman. He could be up there. I'm going to be honest. Hector Omar has been an absolute stud. He's a redshirt sophomore. He could go to the NFL this season, but I'm hoping he comes back for at least his junior year. Outside of him, though, we've got Trey and Bell, who's doing okay. Hagens and the other guys are doing pretty solid, but this is really the Hector Omar show, and you can tell. And then on defense, Lord Maslu is the guy. 51 tackles for us, 4 of those being for loss. Doesn't have a single sack on the year, but has 4 interceptions and 2 deflections, which helps make up for that a lot. From a sack perspective, Underwood and Curry. Curry, again, the transfer that came in this year. Both those guys at 6 sacks. But then after that, we only have 3 guys that have registered 1. So we are hoping to do better on defense. And the smallest man on the team, Mr. Doinks, 10 for 11 on the year, a long of 53 yards, has not missed a single extra point the entire season. You love to see it. Now our squad picks up here again at home with Doinks lining up for a field goal, trying to add to his already impressive stat, his 11th field goal of the season. Doinks doing what he does, making a field goal. You hate to see it. The squad's feeling pretty good. We got a nice little 7-point lead, and oh my God, the blitz off the edge. The O-line absolutely failed us right there. We got to do better. We're going to play action. McGlosser is going to flow one, and what a deflection by the DB. 8th play of the drive here, 3rd down, 17 yards is not something we're looking forward to. And look at that, Hector Omar with a great grab at the 4. McGlosser 5 for 6 on the afternoon right now is going to hand one off here. And Folk just has really nowhere to go. 2nd and goal from the 5. Hector Omar, toe tap, he's got it, and we get our touchdown. The squad continues to cook right now, but we are finding ourselves in a situation where we need to get down the field. We got one thrown up, and that one is in. Trey and Bell from McGlosser. Cascade Valley looking good right now. Now, CMU did end up getting a touchdown here to cut this lead to 24-10, but we are right back out here in offense with plenty of time in the first half. And John Folk in the open field on the receiving game is great. Coach McMervin is really putting CMU to the test here. Going 5 wide and just saying, let's see what they got to line up against us. We're going to use our 2nd time out here. 2nd and some yards. Again, if they're going to give us the underneath, we're absolutely going to take it and get out of bounds smartly. McGlosser to this point only has 1 incompletion on the entire afternoon. This man has been cooking, and he continues here with another great completion as Folk gets out of bounds. Minute some change left. McGlosser throws one of the sidelines, and he's got Bell again. Bell already has over 125 yards receiving in this game. He's been absolutely on fire, as has this entire offensive unit. McGlosser here is going to go ahead and throw away his 2nd incompletion. 2nd down. He's got a lead on him. He throws one, and Bell is going to drop it after it hits him in the hands. So back-to-back incompletions for the first time this entire afternoon. McGlosser obviously a little flustered by that, but throws one deep, and it's overthrown. 3 incompletions in a row. So after starting off incredible, McGlosser and company are going to settle for a field goal here from Doinks, who gets his 2nd one of the game. 4th and 5 here for CMU. They're going to line their guys up, looking to get something. Maslu going to try to blitz off the edge. He's almost to him, and he disrupts the pass to make sure they cannot get it off. And Cascade Valley's a 17-point lead going into halftime. Defense only giving up 10 points in the first half was absolutely fantastic, but we've got to figure out this run game. So 3rd and 9, we're going to send a man in motion here. McGlosser under center. He's going to take this one. He's going to bounce out a little bit. McGlosser showing the speed, trying to get to the edge, and he gets out of bounds at the 9. 1st and goal, what the team wants to see here. McGlosser is going to throw one. He's going to find Morrison, who holds on to that one for another touchdown for Cascade Valley. Got a feeling the subs are coming in soon. 3rd quarter about halfway over with. Again, the lead continues to go up here for Cascade Valley. McGlosser's going to get it over to Ty Hardy. Ty Hardy is so good in the open field and picks up about 13. CVU's in a great spot right now inside. And McGloster's going to get hit as he throws one. Second down, trying to see if they can find something a little different here. McGloster again hit as he throws another one. So third down and 10. Risking. Doink's coming on the field, and he will be doing that again for his third field goal attempt of the game. The wind in their face. Ooh, Doinks is going to look like the old Doinks there. He's going to miss that when it goes in the stands as a souvenir for somebody, and the young man cannot believe it. Down 24, CMU, though, is trying to still battle here. About 7 minutes left. They're not completely out of it, but it's not going to be an easy one. And they go right across the middle for a huge gain. But after that big completion, it's 4th and 7. See what they can do here. They're looking for something. They go out to the edge, and they've got a guy wide open. We whiff once, but not the second time. 4th and 17 this time. We're going to try to drop our guys back a little bit. They float one, and they're going to test Jabari Okafor, who's going to go ahead and pick that one off. The young fella rocking number 8 shows the spin wheel, says, "Coach, I could be on offense." And he's going to go all the way to the house, letting CMU know this game is absolutely over. It officially goes down as 48-17. It's a lot to a whole little for CMU. Cascade Valley winning games at home, something that we didn't see the first season. We should love to see it now. McGloster, 20 of 26 for 327 yards, 4 touchdowns on the day. On the ground, we saw Folk kind of take off in the second half, but the first half was definitely rough. But by far one of his best performances that we've seen. Maybe he turns the corner. In the air, Trey and Bell, 6 for 156 and a touchdown. Omar scored once. Morrison scores twice today. These guys were killing it all game long. And then defensively, Jabari Okafor gets the player of the game. 6 tackles, 1 for loss, 1 interception that goes 101 yards for touchdown. Maybe the longest in CVU history. We have to double check that one. From a sack perspective, we had 3 today. Curry, Underwood, and James Ariel all getting involved. And then the pick again, just Jabari Okafor going straight to the house. And after beating CMU, we get very good news that we get another defensive end. Jaleel Hook, you are a Coyote. And to add to the fantastic news, Jabari Okafor gets player of the week on both the MAC and the national level. The man's going to be a superstar. Now, some great news for Cascade Valley. We actually end up being the number 22 ranked team in the nation after having some pretty convincing wins over the past couple of weeks. They finally put some respect on our name. Now, we got a long way to go before we could potentially make college football playoff. Right now, South Alabama is the 12 seed into the CFP. But if a couple dominoes fall, a couple of teams start to lose, like Oregon's playing Penn State this week, we could work our way up there. This week, again, we've got Bowling Green. Like, they've been a thorn in our side. We've got to figure out a way to kind of get over this game. We're playing at their stadium, which isn't super crazy. There's like 1,200 people here, but we've got to find a way to step up and win this game in convincing fashion. McGloster and company, coming off a fantastic week last week, are trying to step up and make something happen, but that drop is not going to help. It's really important to come out here and have a strong start to this game so that they know that we are the real deal, and we are trying. And Hagens is insane. Our team has been pretty blessed to be mostly healthy. Devontae Bryant got hurt a little bit earlier. We still have Jimmy Jangle out for 6 more weeks with his injury. So, again, we are not perfect, but we're pretty healthy. 2nd and 12 after that run went basically nowhere. McGloster sets his feet, throws one that's kind of a hospital ball, and Morrison gets drilled. This game should also put Billy McGloster over 3,000 passing yards on the season. This guy is going for the record books in Cascade Valley. Nice little jet sweep here to Hector Omar, one of the fastest guys on our team, showing the speed here. Can't quite turn the edge, but he's down at the 16. McGloster hits him with a play action and immediately goes down. 2nd and 16, McGloster didn't like something that he saw there. Makes an adjustment, throws one, and Hagens gets killed. It's been a good drive, but we're trying to have a great drive here. Not getting points is going to be a giant shadow cast on our defense to try to do something, and Folk is going to get us close, but it's going to be 4th and 8. So the offense is going to come off the field here. We're going to see Mario Doinks coming in. Only missed 2 field goals on the year, and luckily he's going to not have it be the 3rd one on that play. Defense out here in the field for the first time today, trying to make a stop, see what they can do. They go right there, putting our guys in a bad position, and 25 is going to make a nice gain. Bowling Green, though, has a long 3rd and 15 here. Could stop their drive cold where we're trying to have it. They go with a halfback screen, which is always dangerous, but we got guys there as Gates lights them up. And Bowling Green did get a field goal on that drive, but we find ourselves back on offense trying to convert yet again. And what is a tricky situation, McGloster just has no help there. The defense does step up, holding Bowling Green to, again, going 3 now, which is always great news. And we go right back out here with Bentley's going to get the first down, which we desperately needed. And after a series of successful plays, we find ourselves here in the red zone, looking to get in the end zone. Nice little handoff here to Hardy. Hardy's got a lot of wear and tear, and I see why. Gloucester, the only guy in the backfield, is praying that he can get some sort of blocking. He's got his offensive line doing a fantastic job, and Hagens gets him down to the 3. Bowling Green is absolutely loading the box, so we're going to go ahead and switch the play up because what we had was absolutely not going to work here. 3rd down, needing something. McGloster using the wheels. McGloster, can he get to the edge? He can't. What a stop. Coach McMervin hated to go out here and potentially kick a field goal, so he wants to come out and try to make something happen. He's going to get his guys an opportunity to put points on the board on 4th and short. And he throws a pick. McGloster, who's been so good, throws a pick, and Bowling Green gets the ball back. Bowling Green sitting here on 3rd and 10. They go with a halfback draw. We didn't see it coming, but a great stop. We're going to use the timeout here because we've got the ball coming back our way. A new half, and this is not the high-flying offense that we had last game. I'm kind of shook to see just how bad we've been this game. Bowling Green's feeling pretty good. I mean, they're still holding us at 3. We couldn't do anything on the previous drive. And they throw one in the dirt. Bowling Green's doing a really good job of driving. We did get in the end zone, but this is something where our defense has got to really step up and just be the playmakers we know they can be. They throw a curl route in between 2 guys, and we get the dislodge. Excuse me, it was actually a comeback route, but we were fighting for our lives out there trying to make a play. They go with the run. They got great blocking here. Their running back is finding a way to get down inside the red zone. 4 minutes left in the game. Bowling Green knows this has to be a big drive for them, and their running back is stepping up major right now. Bowling Green does lose a guy in the previous drive. They're right back out here to the run game, though. It's been treating him, honestly, pretty well, and they get actually, they lose a yard. Our guys know this is a major play. 3rd and 9 is 4-down territory. They do a little check down, and that makes it 4th and short. Can we get a stop on 4th and short? They go with a halfback toss. We're trying to get some guys out there. We get a hit. It doesn't matter, and he looks like Jim Brown out there. A great play by Bowling Green means that we're in a really tough spot. They throw to the back corner. We have no one there. Stephen Weldon blows the coverage, and Bowling Green is going to tie it up with number 22 ranked Cascade Valley. Things getting a little hairy here for Cascade Valley. We get ranked. We are in a really tough situation where we could blow a game. Gloucester's going to check down, and John Folk is going to take the first down. The beauty of this drive is we have absolutely plenty of time. A field goal could win this game. We don't need to come out here and score, but getting the ball in Hector Omar's hands is always going to be beneficial when he got lit up. Letting the clock tick. We're not really chewing anything at this point, but we want to make sure we are smart about how we move forward. Bowling Green uses their first timeout. This is definitely a game where we don't want to come out here and score too quickly because we've seen Bowling Green march down the field, and that's the last thing we want to see happen right now. Look at John Folk run with purpose. John Folk's only had 9 rushing attempts today for about 36 yards. After getting 100+ last game, Coach McMervin didn't really give him an opportunity to shine today, but now in the clutch moments, he's stepping up big. Bowling Green now officially out of timeouts, minute and 22 on the clock. We want to score, but we don't want to score like too soon, so we're gonna take a little bit of time here. John Folk's wear and tear is pretty nuts right now. He's got like -19 break tackle. Just seeing what he can kind of do here. And it's 2nd and goal. He gets us down to the 7. So Bowling Green comes out here with a pretty heavy set. But Gloucester is gonna keep one, and he fumbles. We recover it. Oh my God, that could have been bad. So it all comes down to this. Doinks with 16-mile-an-hour winds in his face is gonna go to try to get the game-winning kick. And Doinks misses the kick. Revoke his scholarship right now. So that is a pretty unfortunate situation. We are now in overtime with Bowling Green, and McGloster just trying to get this crowd to settle down a little bit because we have got to step up, and we got to step up big. I feel pretty good about what our defense can do. It's just a question of can our offense do more than 1 single touchdown against this Bowling Green defense, which I would have thought we had, but what a dot by him. And oh my God, Billy McGloster stepped up. Bowling Green now down 7. Overtime, they have to score. They have to match with a touchdown here. And their quarterback is going to throw one in the dirt after getting hit. Another big situation here. They go for an underneath play, but we got our guys locking that up. Our guys know this is a big opportunity. And Patton is going to get the interception. What a read. Patton is going to seal the deal. And Cascade Valley, barely ranked, is going to hold on to barely being ranked. What a play. They storm the field. They're beyond hype, but let's keep it honest here. Barely beating Bowling Green when we're a team this good, it's unacceptable. McGloster obviously made the throw of the game, maybe throw of the year, but this team, they're doing a whole lot of laps in practice. After that really, really nice game that we had against Bowling Green, where we scored all the points, we barely won in overtime. We come out here with a bump up in the CFP from number 22 to number 17. We're getting close. In terms of where the actual bracket sits right now, you have Texas versus Texas A&M, Nebraska, Georgia, South Alabama, and Pittsburgh, Colorado, and Oregon, and then Penn State, Kansas State, Clemson, and Florida will be currently having your byes. We need to win our final regular season game right now, win the MAC championship, and then just pray for some people to lose for us to get a spot. Final regular season game of the season. We have got to come out here and make some big plays. And John Folk looking like John Folk. That first play was not it, some might say. But McGloster showing the wheels, and he doesn't fumble. That's good news. Back out here to the run. John Folk will take a couple of yards. Back out here in Shoddy. We'll dump off pass to Hector Omar, but he does not get a block at all. The sun is out, man. This is a bright game right now. And McGlosser's going to try to force one to Hagans, who might have broke his back. It could be spinal. So another slow start to this game so far on offense. We're going to try to keep the drive alive with a little halfback screen, which have been our bread and butter. Folk in the open field. Solid, but they say he's short. Coach McMervin, always one willing to gamble, is going to go for it here. At the middle of the field with a running back who we haven't trusted a ton, and he gets it. Back out here to the play action. Looking for our guys. He's got his tight end. Hagans is going to pick up a chunk of yards, and he fights for the first down and then some more. Taking that snap. Sees the chunk down. He could have maybe checked down, but he didn't. As much as we feel like maybe CVU could try to go away from the MAC, maybe go to one of the bigger conferences and really make a name for themselves, we see where they struggle time and time again, and we just think maybe that time is not yet. Bonehead play after bonehead play right now. The 5-6 Buffaloes are looking way better than us, and we just don't look like a football team at all. So 13-mile-an-hour winds to his back. Doinks is going to try to knock one out here. Another miss. To Doinks' credit, that was a pretty tough field goal opportunity there, but we have got to be sure that we can nail those. Well, they had a guy over the top, so we had to protect that one, but another first down for Buffalo. Defense got their back against the wall right now. The offense did not do them any favors, and Mazel in the backfield for a tackle for loss. Defense again trying to lock in here. They go with a little RPO. Our guys seem lost, and Weldon helps clean up on the tackle. Our guys need to stop here. 3rd and 6. Buffalo feels pretty good about themselves. And look at this, a forced fumble. We're going to get the recovery. What a play. We're seeing kind of the wrong trend right now for Cascade Valley. Last game, we struggled against Bowling Green. This game, we're struggling against Buffalo. No disrespect to these teams, but these are not the teams we should be struggling against. This is unforgivable. So for the second time in 2 plays, Doinks is going to line up for a field goal opportunity here. He missed his last 50-yarder. This one is going to be really close. It's also a miss. The 3rd down disappointment just continues to pile up right now for this team. We have got to find a way to be successful. It has just not really been there since we started this game at all. McGlosser trying to get out here. They are prepared for him, and he's just going to ultimately get rid of one again. Oh my God, Doinks' composure is completely gone. Look how bad his kick meter is right now. All right, good news is he made that one, but that thing was going crazy. We're trying our best to get this defense just to get a shutdown, turn this game over for us. We need something major. They're throwing deep. We got a couple of guys, but no one is there, and Buffalo scores. Moving on to the second half, Buffalo again feeling pretty good about themselves. We are feeling very bad about what we've been able to do on offense because it has been terrible. And a great hit in the quarterback forces a punt. And so Buffalo's actually going to be going for one here. I'm actually surprised, and I'm not because they convert. Buffalo moving a man in the backfield. Maz and company trying to get a stop here, and Patton's going to step up after 3. Cascade Valley's got a little bit of a blitz styled up here. They try to go for a little jet sweep. That one's going to stop them short of the first down. Our guys have got to get a stop here. 3rd and inches. And we just cannot get it. A big hit on the quarterback off the read option. Great play by the defense. They go right back here to the run. Our guys are going to stop them, but they push them forward 7 yards. Getting a stop here is absolutely massive. We need to shut down this team. We know they're passing here as the running back kind of moves out of the backfield. The pressure on the quarterback, and he goes down. Fireball is going to bring him down in the backfield. A lot of our guys are beat up, banged up, don't really know where they are in the field right now, but we're going to hope that their kicker misses a field goal here. He is not. He's automatic. Must be nice. Back with the ball on offense, it is time. No more excuses. We have just got to lock in and make something happen. First things first, McGlosser's going to find his guy in Hector Omar, who picks up a major gain. It honestly feels like the more and the higher rank this team gets, the worse we absolutely play, which is kind of wild. Throwing this one to the halfback. Ty Hardy's going to maybe get a yard. He gets actually nothing. 2nd down, 10 yards to go. McGlosser's going to find his guy, Hector Omar, on back-to-back plays. Hector Omar needs a block. He doesn't quite get the one he wants, but he's at the 4. 1st and goal, McGlosser's going to move under center. Sending over a fake jet sweep. He's going to hand this one off to John Folk, who needs to get maybe another yard or 2. 2nd and goal, McGlosser looking to keep one. Nowhere to go on that. 3rd and goal, start of the 4th quarter. McGlosser's going to step up in the pocket, gets into the end zone, and says, if y'all aren't going to do it, I'll do it myself. And we are going to have a tie ball game, finally. Buffalo kind of has a slow start here on offense. They're trying to make something happen. Our guys are doing a pretty good job of locking in. They throw one deep. It's Jabari Okafor versus their #1 target, and Okafor is going to get another interception. This kid is a true freshman. Okafor is going to give CVU a new lease on life. Great effort on defense, but now the offense has got to do what they've been unable to do most of this game, which is put consistent points on the board. But when you got Hector Omar, you can make things happen, and Omar's off to the races. 1 broken tackle, 2 people trying to chase him down, and they bring him down at the 30. Between this drive and last drive, Hector Omar has stepped up in a major way, putting this team on his back. John Folk making a nice run, but I believe that's going to be a holding penalty coming back on this one. And of course it is. Holding. 1st and 19 after that holding penalty. But Gloucester throws one that is scary. 2nd down and 19 here. The blitz is there, and Morrison's going to really get maybe 3. Our guys are really in a tough spot. 3rd down, 16 yards to go. We have a tie game. We don't want to do anything crazy here. Hector Omar had it, but drops it at the last second. So now we're putting Hector... So after Hector Omar's drop, we're putting the game on the shoulders of Doinks. Does he have enough leg? He doesn't. It was so close. God. Things getting pretty spicy here. We've got an opportunity, but Buffalo trying to make something happen, and they get a great run that's going to put them down about the 34. Defense knows it's on them right now. The kicking game has been struggling, but what a hit this time again. 2nd and 11, they're going to send a guy in motion. Little fake jet sweep. They end up going with the run, and Curry and company are there to stop him. Caden Curry has just been such an important transfer for this team. Absolutely getting in the backfield. Our sack leader, he's just been doing it all. You love to see it. And they find a guy at the 21. Buffalo's in the driver's seat now. They've got the clock down to about 2 minutes and some change, and that one was nearly picked by Weldon. One of those games where you just have to know that our lack of run game is really what hurt us the most. Not being able to have something to really double down on offense. It's been a pain. Our guys have got to get a stop here. 3rd and inches. Buffalo looking to go for the run. We got guys there, and they push them forward. What are we doing? This team has got to find a way to get a stop. They're milking the clock. They're doing so many runs. Let them score. Let them score. Let them score. I'd rather they score at this point. Give us plenty of time to go down the field and get a touchdown, rather than dink and dunk and take the clock away. Offensively, we're just putting our team behind the 8 ball. We just are not putting together consistent drives. Not having a true run game has really been the bane of our existence. But we've got to do something. 2nd and inches, we're out here. Gloucester's got some time. He's going to go ahead and slide. He throws a pick. It's underthrown. But we have all of our timeouts. I don't know about this one. We have to get a stop. I know they're going to be running it pretty much every time. But if they get a 1st down, this game is over. We're using our timeouts. 2nd and 6. Another good stop. Gates this time in the backfield. You can fault a lot of things, but do not fault the defense, man. This game is not on them. It is absolutely on the offense. The entirety of the way. They go with another run here. Our guys are going to get a stop. We're going to use our last timeout, and they're going to punt it back to us. They're going to kick one. Okafor is going to opt to not pick it up, buddy. Oh, my God. Oh, that's actually Devontae Bryant. Hold on a second. Devontae Bryant? Okay, that could have been not great. Our guys are out here in a 1st down. And we're getting rid of the first one. Good Lord. 26 seconds, no timeouts. We have to get in the end zone. This is going to require some ingenuity. The ball's to John Folk. John Folk's got a block. John Folk is out of bounds at the 27. We have life. Things getting spicy. Ty Hardy in the backfield after I'm sure John Folk is gassed on that play. Higgins is going to catch it. What a throw by McGloucester. Cascade Valley is going to tie it up. Buffalo, 7 seconds left. I don't even know if they actually go for it here, but we're going to just assume they run. Yeah, they run that one. That's going to take us into overtime for back-to-back weeks. This team's got experience in overtime. We obviously pulled off the overtime victory last week against Bowling Green. And this week, John Folk doing some nice things right there. I'm here for it. A lot of press coverage here. We're going to send Trey and Bell straight to the house. Nice block there. Omar and Hector Omar's in the end zone. Just like that. We're going to score. Now, can we play some defense? They have definitely been running all over, so we got to be obviously a little careful of that. Oh my God, the first play, they're down at the 1. Our guys have their work cut out for us. At the 1, can we get a goal line stand? And we get to the quarterback. That's huge. Having our guys play under here. No, we got a chance. They go over the top. I need the pick. Come on, Gates. 3rd and goal. We need the defense to play lights out here. Why are they standing around? Stephen Weldon's about to get cut from this team. What are you doing? They have absolutely been cooking, and we have got to try to lock in here. Can our defense actually do something well? Oh, my God. If they kick the extra point, we go for 2, 1,000%. We 1,000% go for 2. Good God. Here our guys are. Their quarterback tried to go for it. No shot. Okay, we scored a touchdown. Go for the extra point. We're good. Okay, so maybe we have to go for 2 in the second overtime. I can't remember. But regardless, this game has a path for victory now. Take the easy first down. Hagen's out here making some nice moves. I like that. I like that. We've got to be thinking about what our goal line play is going to be to get that 2-point conversion, though. That is the absolute tough part about this one. But look at Ty Hardy at the 1. And look, I'm going to be honest. I want Ty Hardy to go ahead and run that one back again. Same exact play. And he's in the end zone. All right. We got to get the 2-point conversion to win this game. All right. They are absolutely loading the box here. They're blitzing. McGloster's got it. McGloster's got it. He's in the end zone. Cascade Valley's going to walk out of here in double overtime. Victors. I mean, we had lemon booty pretty much that entire game. We somehow fought back to beat the mighty Buffalo. The 5-6 Buffalo. 5-7 Buffalo, excuse me, because we just gave them another round. And McGloster's hyped up. The offense has got to stop being this unbearable in the first half. If they can have a good first half and a good second half, we can go play in the CFP. But if not, we're going to just not be MAC champions at all.